Okay, so this review is on Venus in Fur, which had its South African premiere last year during the Hilton's Arts Festival. Um, I believe it opened to rave and amazing reviews on Broadway, and the actress playing Vanda at the time, Nina Arianda, won a Tony Award for the character for playing Vanda. And after seeing the show, I realized why she actually won the Tony. I mean, the character is incredible. Obviously, I've seen it with an entire, well, I can't say entire South African cast, with a South African cast though. Um, Vonda was played by Jenna Ramos Violante, and Thomas was played by Neil Coppen. Um, I've seen Jenna on stage before. I've seen her in Kickstarter's production of Don't Dress for Dinner, and she was absolutely funny. I haven't seen Neil Coppen act before, but I did watch his play Abnormal Loads at the Playhouse. Anyway, so for those of you who don't know what Venus and Fur is about, it basically takes place in downtown New York, I think. I know it does take place in New York, however, and it's about this director who wants to put on a production of the play Venus and Fur. So he auditions, obviously, girls who during the day, and then um, he's about to leave his office or studio or whatever, and as he leaves, this lady Vonda comes in. So when you first meet Vonda, she's very, very ditzy, very sarcastic, um, and funny. Like from her first line, she's absolutely funny. The way she carries herself, her body language, everything is hilarious. And as the play progresses, you see the relation build between um, Vonda and Thomas, uh, and then you see um, they start reliving or reenacting, I think, uh, the play. So 1 minute it would be taking place at the present moment in New York, like between the two characters, and then they start reading the play, and then it's as if we're watching the play that they're about to produce or put on, if you get what I'm saying. So it's very here and now. So at one moment we'd see Avanda, who was played by Jana, being all funny and serious, and it's hilarious. And then the moment she starts reading the character, she goes into this strong, uh, um, serious woman, which I thought was brilliant. Her acting is phenomenal. Um, and so we see the transformation, I guess, of this character and how. I'm not going to ruin it because I believe the show is going to Joburg and Cape Town this year. So if anyone does watch this, I guess I'm not going to ruin it for them. Um, there is a twist, however, at the end. Uh, but like I said, it was absolutely hilarious and serious at the same time. I guess you'd only understand the moment you watch it. It was directed by Steven Stead, who directed tons of musicals and plays in Durban and is slowly becoming a well-known theater director and a theater company Kickstart around South Africa. Um, they've done productions like The Wizard of Oz, Don't Dress for Dinner, Cabaret, which I will do a review on because I think that was one of my favorite musicals I've ever seen on stage. Um, but yeah, more about Venus in Fur actually, because this is what this review is about. Um, yes, there we go. The action takes place in a rented rehearsal studio somewhere in New York. So that's all you basically know is that it's a simple set of a rehearsal studio in New York, but you see, let me show you the pictures. You see, it's very funny and sexy or whatever. Um, this moment here is where it gets so tense as they're reading the play. So we're watching what's actually happening in the script, and this moment I will never forget. Like there was so much tension in it, and within a split second, Jana came back to the character she originally was when she came into audition, that ditzy character. And that moment, like everyone was waiting for this dramatic thing to happen, and it just stopped, which was amazing because it showed the contrast. And like I said, it's a very funny, serious play, and uh, it also promotes a strong sense of feminism and women's rights in a way, which I thought was brilliant. Um, so if you are fortunate enough to stay in Joburg, I would have definitely flown up to catch a show again. In Joburg or Cape Town, do not miss Venus in Fur. I think I actually hope Jana is playing Vanda in these two on tour, but don't miss it. It's good that we're getting fresh Broadway plays because I mean this just won a Tony. It just premiered on Broadway, I believe, last year, and then we were lucky enough to have Kickstart to put it on for us here in South Africa. So yeah, don't miss Venus and Fur.